Hello, we're going to go over the three most common timers, and those are the TON timer, timer on delay, the RTO, retentive timer on, and the TOF, timer off delay. And I have some uses for the timers here. More importantly, I just wanted to have some easy instructions here to show you the difference between the three of them. Now, if you look at this first one, the timer on delay, currently it's in position A over here, and I need to push the start push button to get this to start timing. And with pretty much all timers, the most common thing you're going to use it for is its done bit. So as you see here, I have T40, which is the timer address, and then T40 done is this timer's done bit. And in this case, if you watch this timer time up, it times to 100, and then we'll get the done bit. But the important thing to watch with this timer on delay is when I push start, you'll see a timing over there, and if I release it, you'll see it goes to 0 immediately, and it never goes done. So again, watch the accumulation value here, which is how long it's been timing. And as it's accumulating, you'll see if I never get to 100, this here never goes done. Now this time I'm going to push and hold it until it times out, and then when you see this done bit go true, when it gets to 100, and that's when the accumulation value reaches the preset. When that happens, we're going to turn pump 1 on. And I'll just let pump 1 run, and I have the high level safety built in right here. So, okay, I'm pushing it here, and you'll see the accumulation value going up. And when it reaches 100, we will see the done bit start the pump. And there it is. And now this will just keep going until I hit the high level, so I'm not going to bother doing that. I'll release it, and you see the done bit goes false. So, and that's all that has to happen for the done bit to go false is the timer itself needs to go false. Now, if I look at this next timer, I'm going to scroll down and get that other one out of the way so we don't have to look at that. If I go to position B, now I'm going to enable this retentive timer on. Now, the big difference between the retentive timer on is if you watch this accumulation value, when I push start, you'll see it starts accumulating, and then if I release it, it holds its value. So as the name implies, it's retentive. Now I still don't have the done bit until I get to 100. I'm going to push it again. I'll let it accumulate some more. I'll release it, and you'll see the done bit is still false. Now, a couple other things I want to show you here is if you look at some other bits that you could use for this timer, T41, which is one we're looking at, there's an enable bit and a timer timing bit, which could also be useful. Now, as it's timing, you'll see this timer timing bit go to a 1, and you'll also see the enable bit go to a 1. So I'll do that now. You'll see they went to 1, and I'm going to stop. Now, this next time, I'm going to hold this down, the start push button, until it goes done. You'll see the timer timing bit stays a 1 while it's timing until it gets to 100, and then it'll go to a 0. So I'm going to push and hold, and we are 1 on the timer timing until it goes done, and then the 1 for the done bit came on, and the enable bit is still true. I'm going to get this out of the way. And you'll see because it's done, and because it's retentive, this stays done, and pump 2 is running because of this done bit. Now the safety here, this high level safety, is going to shut it off. But you'll see it's still done. And the way to reset it is with this RES, or timer reset bit. So I just have this incorporated into this enter push button. you'll see as soon as I push the enter push button, we'll reset the accumulation value to 0 and we will no longer be done. So that reset took her to 0 and now we're not done. And the last timer I'm going to show you is this timer off delay. And so if I go to position C here, now I'm going to enable this timer off delay. And the really important thing with the timer off delay is the use of the done bit. And what happens with the done bit on a timer off is the done bit comes on immediately. And you'll see here's the done bit. So as soon as I push the start push button on this one, you'll see the done bit comes on even after I release the start push button. So you'll see I released it and now it's timing off up to 100. So it's done until it reaches 100. Now it actually didn't empty the tank the whole way, which is good because now I can do this one more time. And I'll pull up the data table on it this time. And now we're looking at T42. You'll see there's an enable bit and a timer timing bit and a done bit. Now the enable bit's only going to come on while I'm pushing the start push button. So while everything in front of it is true, we get the enable bit. And again, the done bit comes on immediately. Now watch the timer timing bit though won't start timing until I release it. I released it, now it's timing. It immediately goes done until we get to 100. And then it goes off. We still didn't empty the tank all the way, which is fine. This is more just an example to watch these different timers. Now the timer off delay, you'll see it resets itself as soon as I push start again. So you'll see the accumulation value will go to 0 immediately, and then it'll start timing again. So a timer off delay does not need a reset either. Timer on, timer off, no reset. Retentive timer needs a reset. So I hope that helps. You know, these aren't really necessarily real-world applications for these timers, but I think they're simple, hopefully where it helps make sense of these 3 different applications. Thanks for watching.